attorney.
Okay, welcome back everybody to Emotional Torture. Let's continue. Oh boy, I hope this ends happy. Yeah. Oh, I need to lower the volume. Also, am I recording? Oh, whoops. Hello, Discord. Whatever. Oh, whoops. You guys saw everything there. Whatever. It's not like there's anything critical there. Yeah. Oh boy, I hope we stay happy. I want to cry happy tears. I don't want to feel fear anymore, but I know we eventually have to get down that path. Oh boy. God help me. Let me take a sip first before we begin. Drinking some good old flavored water. It's like apricot and jasmine and something called aloe vera. Okay. I'm scared. Please be kind to me today, game. Michelle, are we feeling happy? Morning. No, afternoon. Master! Oh, good morning. Good morning. Oh, she's so happy. Come on, put a little more oomph into it. Same Giselle as always. I must say, last night was something, Master. I didn't know you had that in you. Just thinking about it. I wonder if she's just like obviously she could be doing an innuendo, but she could as easily be referencing just the like crying and reconnection scene of last night, but it could also be like we skipped a sex scene and they did some some insane stuff in the bed, but I don't know. Both work. Ow. Hey, that hurt. What was that for? I was struck with an insatiable urge to whack you. Whatever happened to your heartfelt desire to do whatever you can for me? I don't think hitting me counts. It was more sweet than anything. You're tough enough to get over a little bonk. Bonk. Such a funny word. You were being so nice yesterday. Where did that go? So, would you like to explain why you're making dirty jokes first thing in the morning? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was just trying to lighten the mood to hide my embarrassment. Fair enough. Alright, but could you not joke about that in the future? I didn't actually do anything to you. Okay, sure. No, you didn't. Sorry. Say, could I ask you something? Yes? You hardly ever use my name. It makes us feel so distant. Could you do something about that? Maybe? Uh, Babe? What the fuck? Unexpected comedy. What the hell, Michelle? Never would I have ever expected Michelle to throw out the babe. Babe? No! No, 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 no! That is not you at all. Just go with my name, please. We've graduated from a master-servant relationship to a romantic relationship. But that is a bit much. Romantic relationship. Exactly. So, in honor of the new us, let's make this last. Alright? Michelle? Alright. At the time, the light that had entered our life seemed unreal and fantastical. And it also plays off well from the opening up the windows and letting life into the mansion. You know? But I prayed that it would indeed last. Yeah? In hope of an equally bright future, I allowed myself to rejoice in the moment, letting the unconquered shadows that lurked in my peripheral remain unseen. Is this more about his family, or the whispers of the witch, or the curse, or his own, like, not being too socially adept, those kinds of things, or maybe all of those things combined, plus maybe a question mark threat from the village? I don't know. Where are we going? Okay, present day, present time. And no witches whisperings here. Okay. This was crazy. Master. Blackness consumes the once colorful space. Giselle still stands before me, as she did within the door, but I struggle to reconcile the two scenes. Yeah? So do you not also know why you two ended drifting apart, or is that why you've been so adamantly chasing after her? They are both real. They are both her. Right, the version of her. How did she end up in this situation mentally after that last scene? Yeah, that is still the biggest question. How do we go from door 5 happy lovey-dovey moment to this? The lively, spunky girl of the past and the lifeless girl of the present are both Giselle. Yeah, seemingly so. As different as they seem, they are both her. Why don't we stop there? It was a wonderful story. They overcame their troubles and lived happily ever after. The game said door 4 was fake and door 5 was the real thing, but what if it's reversed? I don't know. Is that not good enough? It could not be worse than where we are now. All we have to do, then, is erase the now. Wow, that's quite a line, and coping line. Throw everything away and start over from where it was better. You were able to bear them because they weren't your tragedies. And that goes for more than just me. Actually, as a matter of fact, those words apply even better to her than me. The ending is already set in stone. It's already happened. What point is there in watching it again? All that accomplishes is making me relive it all. The ending has not been written. We are both here now, which means our end still lies ahead of us. Then, can I ask you to promise not to let go of my hand, no matter what? Oh my god, that hits. Yeah, I think I mentioned it last time, but it hits so hard now in the present, knowing that Giselle has always, or the maid, has always been like, Master, please don't let go of my hand. Oh my god. It like the layers just keep getting deeper and deeper and deeper in meaning. Each time something is revealed, it's like, yeah, that adds another layer to it. Oh my god. Oh, a flash. No matter what happens, you mustn't let go of my hand. Now I understand, yeah. That was a request, even if she didn't perceive it as such. In a place of a verbal response, I squeeze her hand in mine. Hey, there we go. That's my main man. That's my main man. I know where this tale is heading. I don't, and I'm scared. Or if we're talking about door 5. I mean, I know the end result, but I don't know the triggering point. Toward tragedy. Yeah. All the other doors we visited ended in tragedy, and ours is no exception. But perhaps what's waiting at the end of this one is even more dire than I imagine. Oh no. Oh no. It's also a really cool thing we can do here, because this door is about the life of Giselle and Michelle. And like, obviously it's set in way back in the past, but it's not like they died or their story ended, so the 5th door, the ending is still unwritten, like Michelle alluded there. So like, sure, the quote-unquote door of the story of the 5th door in the past might end in tragedy, but that's not irreversible, hopefully. Like, we are still here, so as long as, I mean, Michelle has the will, as long as we can get Giselle, the maid, to have the will, then I think we can, there's a chance for a happy ending. would this game be the kind to pull off all these tragedies, then build up to great characters at the end here, and you know, have it still end in a tragedy, or they get a happy ending? I don't know. I believe the game can do whatever. The door to our past swings open once more. I'm scared. Behind which lies the end of me and the beginning of her. That is a great line. Wow. I wish I could see that being used more. Oh boy. A month had passed since the night with the rose, or maybe we switched POV, I don't know. Right on schedule, the monthly delivery arrived, but in it was a letter that would dramatically change our lives. No, the family. Fuck. My father, Antonin, had fallen ill and died. I mean, congratulations, but also, fuck, we don't get any satisfying conclusion about making him suffer or try to atone. Obviously, we wouldn't forgive him, but man, it brings me back to another. It always comes back to Monogatari. It just brings me back to another line about what Kaiki says in Monogatari about that man or that person who screwed over you. He died. He just got into an accident and died. Without any drama, with no connection to you, without any satisfying conclusions for you. And that's all there is to your past. Man. Okay. I presumed it was the witch's doing, but she was silent, still refusing to respond to my questions. The witch is the big question mark still, yeah? If it wasn't her, then he must have died naturally. It seemed more than a little tasteless to celebrate someone's death, but good taste and reality do not always agree, yeah? I was extremely relieved to hear the news. The man had raped Giselle. He had tried to have me killed. And now he was gone from this world. I had been waiting for this moment for years. His passing had another effect as well. My death could be revoked. Oh yeah, that is true. Things could change. Oh my god. Are we gonna abandon this house and go back with Giselle to the Bollingers? And then the mom is gonna do something insane. I don't know, that's an idea. Many years ago, my brother had told me that when he succeeded our father, he would welcome me back to the Bollinger estate, and I could be a part of the family once more. Which meant this letter signaled the end of my banishment. But the mom still doesn't want Giselle back. But if if one of Michelle's brothers will become the new head, they can probably overrule the mom's decision. Uh, um... Not sure how to feel about it. Yeah. Rejoicing doesn't seem really appropriate. Hmm. But this means you can return home now, right? In theory. My brother is set to take control of the estate. So he should be accommodating. I... another thought just creeped up in my mind, which is... I don't think it's true, but there's a chance. There's always a chance that Giselle is still repressing something, and Antonin wasn't the only one who did horrible things to her. What if the brothers laid hands on her as well, and she just hasn't told that? I don't know. Probably not. But it's an idea that came to my mind. I'm going to write a letter. Have them send us a carriage. It is much too long a distance to walk. In before the watcher, who is watching over this estate, and Michelle isn't informed and does something horrible due to misinformation because he sees them trying to leave. All right. I'm excited. What should we do first when we get back to the capital? Oh, I know. How about you stop by my place? My mom and sister won't believe their eyes. I hope your family is all right. I mean, supposedly the brother was protecting them or something, but I have a horrible sense of dread. Rightfully so. My time in this mansion was almost at its end. The future I had only vaguely envisioned was now within my reach, and the song kicks in. I had always spoken of this moment, predicated with eventually, like it was some kind of unobtainable fantasy. But now that it was practically a reality, I realized I hadn't actually given it much thought. Yeah. Night scene between them. Get your thoughts out, get your truths out. Be real with each other. Hey, are you still awake? I am. Not a great night for sleeping, huh? Are you thinking about your family? It all seems so surreal. I really hope this isn't some horrible plan and like Antonin actually quote unquote faked his death so because he learned of Michelle's and Giselle's existence here. That would be horrible. Yeah, it does. This house is like a desert island, cut off from the world, which makes everything feel kind of like a fairy tale sometimes. Yeah, and that's how you crafted Door 4, all by yourself, into a fake tale. even what we have. From time to time, I get the feeling that nothing is real. Don't do this to me, game. No, I don't want to start suspecting anything like that. Stop, stop. That the outside world is just a figment of my imagination. No, don't get meta with me. Stop. That my entire life only ever existed within these walls. Nope. I refuse. It already causes immense existential dread. The fact that you think about the... I don't know what the actual name of the idea is about how can you prove that the universe wasn't created 3 seconds ago along with all your memories. Stop. Are you nervous? Maybe I am. I always thought that when this day arrived, it would be more cathartic. Wow, I struggled. Cathartic. I'm sorry. I'm finally able to take you back to the capital, and I can't seem to get past my own negativity. It's only natural to be nervous. Yeah. I am too. I haven't spent nearly as long as you living in this mansion, but I know how you feel, because I feel the same way. Not knowing what the future holds. It's scary. You know, I was thinking I would be okay with staying. I mean, I would love to return to the capital, and I miss my family dearly. But even if I never get to see them again, in no way would I consider myself unhappy. I honestly think I've got a pretty wonderful life. If you're not comfortable going back to that house, and you're just saying you'll endure it for me, Giselle, there are other paths we can take. You could live with your family, or you could remain here in the mansion. Not at all. No, I want you. No matter where I go, you'll be there with me, Michelle. It's true. I am nervous, not knowing what the future holds. But not in a scared something bad might happen kind of way. The future you has planted seeds into my head. I'm sorry, I very much am feeling this way. It's more of a jittery, excited anxiousness. I'm confident the two of us can overcome anything, no matter what obstacles may come our way. Together, we can create an even more wonderful future. I mean, that is the plan. Don't worry, Michelle. The future's nothing to be afraid of. And that's the death flag. Well, not death, but you know. You make it sound like I'm paralyzed with fear. But you are, aren't you? Hey now, don't give me that look. Once again, she's the one pushing me forward. He's sighing so much. I will make sure you have a good, happy life. Or rather, he's dotting, but I'm just making it out to be a sigh. Thank you. What? Nothing. I'm feeling kind of sentimental, thinking about how we've only got a little time left here. It wasn't perfect, but it was an important part of my life. Indeed. Just checking no witches whisperings. Seemingly not. Okay. Say... Yes? Well... I think I could handle it right now, probably. I mean, if you think so. Yeah. The question is, should he be gentle or should he be more rough to fully override the memories of Antonin? Oh, come on now, Michelle. Oh, use your head, you little... I don't follow. How can you be so dense? I mean, you know, touching and so forth. You know, take the next step. He's unlocked. I'm saying I'm feeling up for that right now. It's not proper for a woman to bring up that subject, is it? But I did kind of ask you to wait. And I feel bad leading you on for so long. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh. You're shaking. Yeah, he took the hint. I'm just really emotional. That's all. You don't need to force yourself if you're not ready. I can wait as long as you need. Besides... never mind. Huh? It's fine. There's no need to rush things. You don't need to worry. Yeah. I feel like whatever he was about to bring up there. Besides, I feel like he will never get to say those words to her. Maybe in the present time now, but that's probably gonna be a lingering regret. I wrote 2 letters. One to my brother and one to my mother. One so Giselle could return, and one so I could be myself. To demonstrate who I was, I had to prove that I was not cursed. Her failing to do that would not only bring her grief, it might become the final crack in the identity I had built up for myself. I had to convince her that I was neither demon nor angel, but a human man who had fallen in love with a human woman. I don't think I've touched on this idea much at all, but I mean, yeah, since they are bringing it up here, demon or angel falling in love with a human woman, there's definitely some more, you know, what's the word? A relationship that should not be a, you know, the whole Romeo and Juliet thing of belonging to different classes and that. Forbidden, that's the word I was looking for. Forbidden love. However, I was too foolish to realize that the future I envisioned was nothing but a fantasy. No, don't do it to me, game. No, please, let me be in the fantasy for a little longer. No. Had I been able to grasp that, then maybe I could have taken her somewhere far away, where no one knew who we were, where things might have turned out differently. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm almost wanting to stop the video here despite it being so short because I'm scared. We'll do one more scene. Oh boy. Foreboding, foreboding, and foreboding. It's been really foggy out lately. I'd rather if we left when it was clear. Yeah. But the universe has decided that your future is very foggy. It would be terrible if the coachman rolled the carriage because he couldn't see where we were going. Well, I feel like that's the least of your worries. If there wasn't so much fog, I would probably have been able to see little columns of orange evening sunlight fighting their way through the trees. But the milky white mist seemed to swallow up all the light, leaving nothing for the surrounding area. Yeah, that is the future. Foggy, swallowing up all the light. Like there are cracks of light somewhere. Possible good paths to the future. But they are hidden behind the fog. which will make you lose your way, which will make you take a wrong turn. And we're heading straight to Tragedy Town. It was rather dreary weather. I wonder when they'll be here. Although, if they never do show up, that's okay too. I was finally able to return to the capital with Michelle to see my family again. And that was wonderful. It was like a dream come true. But it wouldn't disappoint me if that didn't end up happening. I didn't care where I ended up, as long as Michelle was there with me. The Bollinger family is gonna rip you two apart so hard. Fuck. That's all that matters. I should probably close the windows. No, the mansion is representation of your future and your mental state. Don't close the windows, even if there's no light right now. It still needs something. It still needs the open windows to shine in. No. Hello, darkness, my old friend. The coach isn't likely to show up at night, I don't think. Huh? I reached my hands out to shut a window. No, stop game. No Morgana, no villagers. Which is when I saw something wavering beyond the heavy mist. Let it just be the carriage. Light? And it wasn't just the one. Uh-oh. No. The villagers are attacking. No, game. No. Looking closer revealed several more flickering spots. They moved up and down, slowly but rhythmically, as more and more came into view. My mind began seeing them as people carrying torches. I mean, it makes sense because that's how door 4 ended, but no! They're coming this way? Could they be our escorts back to the capital? Though... What? Someone threw a stone or something. Or shot an arrow or something, I don't know. As soon as the thought, there sure are a lot, popped into my head, something whisked past my cheek. What? Huh? What was... huh? Why? What? It was an arrow. No. Please let us be able to negotiate with the villagers. Just give them everything in this mansion. We don't care about any of it. Take it all. Giselle! The arrow had flown through the window and pierced the opposite wall. Had Michelle not knocked me out of the way. Giselle! Giselle! Are you okay? I'm fine. But Why did... What's going on? Oh my god, the music. Or maybe that wasn't a groan, maybe it was like... Never mind that. Right now, we need to run. Also, great pose for him. Wait, Michelle. Now, there's no time to talk. Stay out of sight of the windows. Got it. He grabbed my hand and broke into a run. A relentless storm of arrows showered through the windows we had worked so hard to get open a year ago. There's probably a metaphor there, but I'm too much in the moment to think about it. This wasn't what we had gone through that all effort for. Once I opened the front door, run! We have to get as far from this house as quickly as we can. What was happening? Why did we have to run? Why were those people firing arrows at us? With the wave of questions came a wave of fear. I couldn't say anything. The sheer terror had frozen my jaw in place. Get ready. I nodded, squeezing his hand tight. Oh no. No, they're somewhere along them running away. They are gonna, unfortunately, their hands are gonna slip and not hold each other. And it's, oh no, I can already envision it. Fuck. I knew it would just be another obstacle to his safe escape. But I didn't want to let go of his hand. No. I was afraid that if I did, I would never be able to hold it again. Oh no. Are you all right? I'm fine. But how? There are people out front too. Damn it. Why? Several arrows were sticking out of the floor before us. Beyond the door, which Michelle had managed to shut almost immediately, rang a cacophony of whoosh, thump, whoosh, thump. We can't escape. Oh, they're gonna back into a corner and end up in the tower, aren't they? Why? What's going on? Damn it! With a deep scowl, Michelle barred the door, and all the while, the arrows kept flying. The panic in the air kept growing thicker. I don't understand. How did they... only a handful of people even know about this plan. This is all my fault. Oh no, she's gonna fully blame herself. Fuck. Fuck. It's because I told the villagers about this place. They think a demon lives here, not a human. Door 3 reference. No, sorry, door 2. So they are here to tear down the house. They made weapons, bows, just for this. I don't. There was a deep rumble, and the ground below us shook. I almost fell to the floor. They're trying to break down the door, it seems. Michelle, I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. Because of what I did. No. What? It's not your fault. It's mine. Michelle? I challenged her. Morgana? Or the mom? Or both? And because I did, she made my curse real. What are you talking about, Michelle? This way, run! Michelle dragged me through the mansion's corridors until we reached the chamber with the stained glass window. At the far end of the room sat a small door. I don't think we've seen this door. Where does it lead? I had been aware of the door's presence, but I had never gone inside it. Something about it seemed somewhat different than the rest of the house. Yeah, giving sealed witch vibes. I wasn't sure how to describe it exactly, but it felt like shadows had taken root here. Yeah, or in a worst case scenario for their relationship, maybe Michelle has had to kill people and thrown their bodies here. The observation tower. A tower? But if we go up there, we're putting ourselves in a corner. Yeah. This seems like a metal door to me, but it's probably made of wood. And yeah, in the present time, it was pretty rotten, right? It doesn't matter where we go. They have us trapped. But there's a chance that up here. He didn't finish that thought, however. He opened the door, leading me into the tower. His face deathly pale. Oh boy. Hmm. We started running again, around and around the spiral staircase, making our way toward the top. In regular intervals along the wall were rectangular windows. Oh boy. The real question is the witch gonna appear here once again? A layer of fog still lay thick across the land. Peering out into it made me feel like we had been thrown into a dream world. Yeah, that's the second time we've brought up dream worlds or fake reality. If it weren't for the orange spots of torchlight surrounding the mansion, the silhouettes holding the torches. Is that armor? Appeared to be knights. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure the village didn't have anything as fancy as armor. Did they manage to coerce the new lord, new taxing people to raid this place? Or unauthorized land usage or something, I don't know. Michelle! Tell me, why do you think this is your fault? What is your curse? Your curse. It isn't just the color of your hair and eyes, is it? There's more to it, isn't there? So there is a supernatural component to it, yeah. There's something else, isn't there? Michel's gaze was firmly directed forward as he frantically led me up the stairs. We were breathing hard, and the sound of it echoed against the tower's stone walls. Our panicked hearts were beating so hard. I was afraid they might be able to hear it outside. Eventually, we made it to the top. A pile of discarded rope lay unceremoniously at the foot of a door, presumably once used to seal it shut. Oh boy. The door itself was deeply weathered and rotting in places. Okay. It was rather this door and not the previous one. It had obviously been left sitting in disrepair even longer than Michelle had lived here. Maybe this was a special place for even Morgana. What is this? Inside. We're back here. Fuck. Frigid air nipped at my skin, and it wasn't a pleasant, refreshing kind of cool, but a bitter, oppressive cold. This room felt unlike any other in the mansion, yeah. thinking back to door 1 and the fairy tale, or the, yeah, I guess fairy tale, whatever, about this place and the girl who couldn't go outside. This is an observation tower? But you can't even... There once would have been windows allowing you to see in all directions around the mansion. But all that remains now is that tiny opening near the ceiling. If we hide out here, then there's a chance they might not find us. My god, rotting floorboard or something? Oh, door. It sounds like they broke down the door. I'm scared. Let me take a sip here. Mouth getting dry as fuck. Guys, I don't think we have a good stopping point here. Fuck, we're going all in. Looking. Don't worry. They won't find us. And when they give up their search, then we can get out of here. I'm sure it will all turn out all right. I'm waiting. If any moment, this would be the moment where the witch would have dialogue here. Michel's voice was quivering, as was his hand in mine. Michel. We huddled together, feeling each other's warmth in our arms. My free hand clenched his shirt for dear life. I'm sorry. What? I'm to blame for this. It's my fault you're in this mess. The pain you had to experience. You're being sent to this place. And what's happening now can all be traced back to my being born. I'm so sorry. Why was he apologizing? Why did he insist this was his fault? Why wouldn't he tell me what his curse was? Maybe he can't. Maybe that's one of the conditions. If you tell about it, it all goes down. Why were people trying to kill us? I don't know, it might be something like his curse makes the world hate him or everyone around him. Or, you know. Right. Those people were trying to kill us. Putting it into words like that made the fear that much more real. The arrows they fired weren't threats. They meant to kill us. Michel. But with Michel trembling in my arms, that's an image. I couldn't bring myself to ask those questions. The ever so imposing Michel now trembling in your small body's arms. What meaning would those answers even have, with the death lurking so close behind us? All I could do was pray, and that's exactly when Morgana can take advantage of you. Oh? Pray that he was right, that they wouldn't find us, and we would be able to escape. However...
Over there! There's a door! And stairs leading up!
My hopes were shattered by the sound of voices from below. I could hear faint clanking of armor. Our grips on each other tightened, and our trembling intensified. Fear swelled within the tower, making us its slaves. Oh, great line, but my god, fuck. Oh, didn't mean to do that, meant to press B. Giselle. We were both terrified. And who wouldn't be? Fairy tale heroes could be magically courageous in the face of an overwhelming danger. But they weren't real. The fear of my impending death, drawing nearer and nearer with each passing moment, almost drove me to madness. I couldn't think clearly. My heart was having trouble keeping up. My head was a big, white mess. We were supposed to return to the capital, start a new life, finally obtain our happiness. The piano is going so hard too. It was right there, at our fingertips. Enough happiness to make up for Michelle's 10 years of isolation. And enough to erase that nightmare from my memory forever. What had we done to have that taken away from us? I don't know. Morgana, what are you doing? What is this curse in reality? I mean, it could still be the very same thing as described in Door 4, but maybe he has control over what he does, but in exchange, he has to suffer or something, I don't know. We just loved each other and wanted a quiet life together. Nothing outrageous. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. But what scared me the most was being separated from Michelle. Yeah, I feel you. Hey, Michelle. What are those people really doing here? Hey, Michelle, are you gonna answer? If what they are after is money or valuables, we can offer them everything in the mansion. We don't need any of it. If they don't want us to return to the capital, we can tell them we'll stay here. I wish it was that simple. Fuck. They might be willing to chalk it over. I don't care if I lose everything else. As long as I have you, I can survive anywhere. All that mattered was that we had our lives. So long as the two of us still breathed. But
Death! Death to the unholy one! Death to the heretic! Death to the witch!
despair hung over us like the fog outside. There were no heretics, no witches, no unholy ones here. But they would probably never listen to us. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm getting a terrible feeling that I'm not recording. I think I am, but I need to make sure. Okay, we are. Right? Yeah, we are. Okay, good. Sorry. Oof, this would be a horrible place to not record. Yeah. They would probably never listen to us. The moment we stepped outside of this room, we would be dead, no matter what we said. Michelle, I'm all right. It's okay, Michelle. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. You're here with me, after all. I'm fine. It's all fine. So, please, hold me until it's all over. Accepting her faith, as long as she can stay with Michelle. You know what would be fucked up? If Michelle gave in to his fear and abandoned Giselle here. Let go of her hand. Probably not, but fuck me. Please, stay with me.
Finally, you speak.
What? Michelle? Uh-oh. Wait. Wait. Michelle, what is going on? He wasn't looking at me, though. No, fuck, it's Morgana. Oh, fuck. His unfocused eyes were directed upward, not toward any particular point, but wandering aimlessly. That's also one hell of a metaphor. Eyes directed upwards, speaking upwards, basically like praying to God, but instead it's the witch up there somewhere. Yeah. The fake salvation. His purplish lips appeared to move as though he was speaking, but no sound came out. Hey, Michelle, are you all right? Come back to me, Michelle. I grabbed him by the shoulders and shook, but he didn't even seem to notice. No matter how many times I called to him, he didn't look down from the emptiness above. Crazy line, emptiness above. That's a good concept. Michelle!
Giselle.
Finally, after far too long, his gaze slid down to meet mine. Michelle, are you okay? Please, my guy. Please don't make a deal with the devil right now. I mean, you probably will, but fuck me. He looked defeated, exhausted, and cornered all at once. I was scared too, but his fear seemed to have consumed him entirely.
Please, hear me out, Giselle. I never thought anything good would become of my life. I never thought I would find anyone who truly understood me, who would be happy to have my love. And for that, I hated the world. I was in constant torment, living in the shadows. But then, a single ray of light shone down upon me. Please let it be Giselle and not Morgana. Michelle. You, Giselle, you delivered me from the darkness. I'm scared, Giselle. I'm terrified. I used to think my life was meaningless, that it didn't matter if I lived or died. But now, I can't stop shaking.
That's perfectly normal. I'm scared to death too, but
what scares me the most is losing you.
Michelle, I should have noticed that his arms were tensing up. Same here. Noticed and stopped him. Oh no, he's gonna go confront the villagers and it's gonna go down the same path as door 4. He's gonna leave the room, but this time Giselle is not fake dying on the floor.
Okay. So, please allow me to repay you. I said I would do anything for you. So, let me do this. I haven't given you anything. I haven't done anything for you. Flash. So give me one final chance.
Michelle! Oh no. He let go of her hand. Fuck. Yeah, the hands being like, you can clearly see which hand he was clasping with all his might. This feels like a critical moment in her mental state. No. I mean, sorry for stopping here for a moment, but I feel like one idea is that they kill Michelle successfully here, and Giselle gets distraught over that, and that's how she loses her purpose in life and deludes herself and ends in present. But in reality, Michelle will resurrect after a day or two, or if we want to get biblical, after 3 days or something, because of his curse or something. And then just is wandering for millennia, almost a millennia, looking for Giselle. What are you doing? Get back in here, Michelle! What? Why? The door. I can't open it. Or maybe that's her pressing on the door with her palm here. I shoved on the door, trying to go after him. But it wouldn't budge even the slightest bit. It was as though there had never been a door there at all. Merely a wall disguised as one. That's a crazy line, considering this game is all about the doors. It wasn't someone holding it shut from the other side either. Something about Michelle's curse, maybe. I pushed and I pulled with all my might, but I couldn't even manage to eke out the tiniest crack. Michelle! Michelle! What did you do to the door? Come on, get back in here. I don't want to lose you either. Say something, Michelle. You're out there, aren't you? Please don't do anything rash. They're going to kill you. They are going to kill you if you're out there. Giselle, the witch told me. What? That she would ensure your safety. Oh boy. Michelle, she isn't real. There is no witch talking to you. It's all in your head. A figment of your imagination created to alleviate your loneliness. Yeah, that is an idea. A very strong possibility. Rest assured, she does not lie. I don't know, that's what witches usually do. Michelle! Please, listen. You are a wonderful woman, Giselle. Spirited, true to yourself, deeply sympathetic. You are not to blame for how difficult your life has been. Most of the fault lies with me, and a bit of bad fortune. But that's all behind you now. Once this is over, you can start anew. What are you talking about? So
survive, live a good, fulfilling life, move past this, live your life, and always love your family. I know you can do it. That is my wish for you. No, no, I don't want that. I want to be with you. No one else but for you. I don't want to let you die. There it is. Death to the heretic. Fuck this game. Death to the heretic. Death to the heretic. Get back in here, Michelle. Open the door. If my choice is to live on without you, I'd rather. Your scars will heal. You'll find a nice man and have a wonderful family. And the doors 1, 2, and 3 were all like what could have been Michelle's future, with different possible romantic interests. Why? Thank you, Giselle, for bringing light to my world. Don't say that. But if there is a next life, I hope you don't mind if I pray that we're able to meet again. Well, lucky for you. That we can find each other once more in another world. Michelle! Michelle! It's just our holy duty as knights of the church to deliver punishment unto the heathen who made a pact with the devil. Come on, Michelle, open the door. You are sentenced to death. Your body to be hanged upon the cross for 3 days and 3 nights, yeah? Wherein your unholy flesh shall be purified by the fires of heaven. Why? What are you doing here? Uh-oh. Open the door, Michelle, please. Listen to me. You can hear me out there, can't you? You shall now be executed. Do you have any final words? Who is it you're sentencing to death? Michelle Bollinger, or a demon child, naturally, or a witch, perhaps. Please, open the door. Why won't you open it? He isn't unholy or impure. He's a perfectly normal human and a very sweet man. Yes,
I'm the witch. The witch isn't here. I'm the one you want to execute. Kill me. Execute me. Oh my god. Now I see. Giselle. This world. Kill him. My god. Fuck you, game. So many blades pierced my flesh. A sword in my chest, lances in my arms and shoulders, arrows in both of my legs. I could hardly even tell what hurt anymore. There was an unpleasant sound in the tower, almost like a heavy rain. It was the sound of my blood spilling onto the stone. Red, my god. It was red, just like anyone else's blood. It didn't flow into unnatural patterns. It didn't turn into black, demonic shadows. Proof that he is human. It didn't cause anyone who touched it harm. It was just ordinary red blood. Yeah. Regardless, this body was probably still cursed. Even faced with his own mortality, he still thinks he's cursed. It had to be. I couldn't hear Giselle's voice anymore. I hoped she was safe and alive. I prayed that at least she would be protected. That the witch would keep her promise. Maybe the witch is really nice and is actually helping you guys out and will later resurrect you too. There's no catch. Oh, and there goes Michelle. It was getting dark. Light quickly departing from my world. Darkness everlasting dragged me down into its pits. I believed in you. Michelle, oh fuck, that got me. Oh, that got me. No, fuck you, game. Michelle? Michelle? Hey, say something. Talk to me. Hey, what's going on? What's going on here? No, this can't be happening. An impossibly heavy thud came from beyond the door. Or maybe this is Michelle. No. And with it, Michelle fell silent. Then intermittent squelching sounds as something slid down the door. Fuck you, game. No, this can't be. Why? Fuck, I'm getting blurry-eyed here. Why? I pounded on the door with all my strength, but it still refused to give. The skin on my hands eventually going raw and beginning to seep blood. Why should Michelle have to be killed? Tell me why. Take me with you. Please don't leave me behind. That man isn't a witch. He isn't cursed. I'm cursed, not him. So don't hang him. Don't humiliate him like that. Kill me instead. Please. Again and again and again I pounded on the door. But the self-described knight on the other side seemed to not even be aware of my presence. Michelle made a deal with Morgana to isolate you, to silence you so you wouldn't be heard. They seemed unable to hear my cries. Their armor clanking with each step, they began to descend the staircase. And with it, I could hear the sound of something being dragged slowly across the floor. Fuck, that's an image. No! Don't take him away. Stop! Don't take Michelle away from me. I'm begging you! But my pleas were in vain. My hope was for naught. The knights took him away. Took him somewhere out of my reach. For all eternity. Don't take him away from me! I'm so fucking done. Fuck you. I mean, we have to finish this. Michelle. After much too long, the door swung open all on its own. Yeah. Witch's magic dispelling on its own, or maybe the witch herself came to rescue you, or I don't know. It happened so unceremoniously. It was hard to believe I had actually been trapped inside. I had no idea how much time had passed. But the chill in the air suggested it was deep into the night. And with the biting cold, there was the stench of blood. Oh. Why? Why? Michelle, I never wanted this. Fuck you. You didn't understand at all, Michelle. You didn't know the depth of my feelings for you. You didn't know how intensely I wanted you. How fervently I loved you. I was never going to be able to find someone else and live happily with them. It had to be you. The thought of anyone else touching me terrified me. You just didn't understand. I don't want to live in this stupid world. Oh my god. The time I spent with you truly was the happiest time of my life. Just gonna... Don't off yourself, please. Can I keep going? I'm all spent. I'm all emotionally spent. Is this like an afterword for it? Or is this gonna continue on and start something new? I don't know. That's a scene break. That's a scene break. I'm gonna take it. Sorry if this is just a quick continuation or like afterthought for it, but yeah. And here I thought the video last time, or the past couple of few videos, were as emotional as it got, but yeah, no, this is rivaling them. Fuck me. Literally shaking here again. Body heating up and I'm all sweaty. Slight headache. All sniffly. Okay. Okay, game. Okay, game. I mean, yeah. We knew it was not gonna work out. We knew that. Yeah. At least, I mean, they were still forcibly dragged away from each other like that. But at the very least, it wasn't like at least, how do I put this? At the very least, it wasn't some unexpected reason or unexpected thing that went wrong. It was, yeah, people came after them, killed Michelle, and Michelle went out protecting Giselle, so it wasn't like an accidental hand slip or it wasn't like, well, it was still unfair circumstances, but like, yeah, I feel like this kind of tragedy ending is pretty much as well as it can be written by the book. That's not a bad thing at all. That's a huge compliment. Like, this is probably the best I have ever seen of this kind of story or this kind of ending to a pair of lovers being dragged away from each other. It really hit me. Fuck, so many screams. I don't know. Let's end it here while my sanity still lasts. A bright future. After the curtains fall. I don't know what the other chapter was in between, but maybe we'll see. At some point when I look at all the chapter titles, I don't know. What are you doing to me, game? We need some sort of supernatural thing going on because Michelle is alive in present time. I mean, obviously, because it's 1,000 years later or something. Still. Still haven't unlocked these. I guess you only unlock them after the game. Yeah. Chapter select. No. Yeah, I'm gonna go take a big rest. Big rest and just wallow in sadness. I feel like that's appropriate. I feel like that's very appropriate. Let me just quickly see here. Can I see? Whoa, I don't. Okay, it was a brief animation. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, I'm not gonna read too much into this. I'm just gonna... Interesting that they're called chapters here. Chapter 4. Oh, we can't because we haven't finished it yet. Okay. But that's good. That gives me overview stuff. Okay. I'll read it eventually. Yeah. Okay, I mean, what else let's end it here. Patreon, early access up to 2 weeks. Link down in the description. Cool. See you somewhere. I don't know.